Hey, this is Danny with TrailAndMountain.com doing a follow-up review on the Lite Surge Lite Fastpacker boot. And I've been wearing these boots probably for a couple of months now, and they're super comfortable. It didn't take very long for them to wear in. I'm just going to move the camera around and I'm going to show you real quick on the ground some of the features of these boots and show you how well these things are doing, okay? So bear with me for 1 minute. Alright, so here's the boot. Lite, Surge Lite. These are non-waterproof, but what these boots are, they're really amazing. What they call the neutral elastic BareTech Fastpacker boot. They say they have no heel lift, and I can vouch for you that this is entirely true. Right here is zero drop heel, and inside the, people have a tendency to lift up their heel. Once these things are laced nice and tight, I kind of have them a little loose, but once they're laced nice and tight, your heel doesn't move. Your toes don't bunch up into the toe of the boot. They're very well made, and your feet don't move at all once they're laced in place. Another thing that they do is basically they base this off of like the barefoot platform. As I said, the boots are super comfortable, but what they do is Lite flipped the coin on this. Normally you have a hard footbed and a soft footrest, or the insole, like where you put your foot. Lite flipped it, so you have a firm footbed where you put your foot and soft on the outside here. So just use this as an example. So when you're stepping over uneven terrain, the boot compresses around it. Super soft compound here, even on the heels and everything. So a lot of times you step over something and your boot has a tendency to teeter and you lose balance and you can roll your ankle or what have you. These compress around it, so when you do have a little bit of a teeter, but nowhere near as much as you would on a regular boot. As I said, what they call that is the soft against the ground technology. On the bottom, they call this the sticky Gecko. It's the outsole. It's inspired by the gravity-defying traction of the Gecko lizard. I think they got like something about like 300 or so of these little mini lugs all over the place. Super sticky, excellent on rocks and dirt, no slipping around. These are extremely lightweight. These boots are about 14 ounces a piece, and they don't even feel like a boot. They feel more like a sneaker once they have them on. I backpacked hard in these boots for 5 days in Yosemite, and I can tell you honestly that these are the most comfortable boots I've ever worn. Even stepping on stuff like this, the boot just kind of compresses around it, and your feet don't get hurt. I had no blisters. One thing I did manage to get, and I normally get anyway, is on my arches right here. I have fallen arches on my feet, so no fault of the boot, but on my feet I tend to get little hot spots here, so I put a little piece of duct tape around my arch and I was fine. But no blisters around the balls of my feet, around the heels, nothing. And we were backpacking pretty hard, so another pair of boots I probably would have been all blistered up. Debris shields on the front and the rear of the boot kind of protect the boot, keep them lasting longer, make them still look nice. Insole of the boot has the actual insole you can take out and adjust the footbed to a wide, a narrow, or a medium foot, depending on how your foot is. And you can do this for each boot because no two feet are the same, not even your own. Once again, super comfortable boot. This is the non-waterproof version called the Surge Lite, and I really enjoy these boots. They're very comfortable, and I don't like taking them off. I wear them everywhere, so highly recommend these boots. You can pick them up at leftlanesports.com. You can pick them up at several other places. I know you can get them on golite.com and probably Amazon and some other companies like that. Just click on the links on my website for the discount gear, and you should be able to find some links that actually have these boots for sale. So I'm just going to move this camera up a little bit, and hang on 1 second. Thanks again for tuning in to TrailAndMountain.com. We'll see you outdoors next time. Follow review on the Surge Lite Fastpacker boot from Lite. Excellent. Highly recommended boot. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.